I want you to remember back to that time, that first day of high school when you were a freshman. Remember that nervous energy you had? For most, that's usually the first time they have a nervous energy, the nervousness of uncertainty. You don't know what's in front of you. There's a lot going on, a lot of new people, new environment. The next time you probably experienced it after your first day of freshman in high school, was probably for some the military. Remember going off, getting on the bus, going to boot camp? Same nervous energy. For others, it may have been the first day of college. Nervous energy, that anxiety, that angst. Well, how does that play into trucking? Well, if you've been following for the last month, this all makes sense. We'll talk more about it right after this.
Everybody get up.
Hey everybody, it's me, Martin Staite, back here talking with you. If you know what this thing is, you know it's the backside of the Welcome to Liberal Kansas sign, which is where I'm at today. Here at National Beef, waiting on yet another load. Okay, nervous energy, anxiety. We've looked at different topics to think about, different things to look at when considering a change in a career to trucking. We've looked at CDL schools. Hopefully you've done a lot of homework on your CDL schools, so hopefully you've got one picked. But there's probably that creeping anxiety again. Like I mentioned at the opening, you're probably feeling it. Is this the right decision to do? Should I really pull the trigger on this and go to CDL school and go into the trucking industry? Should I really do this right now? Let's talk about that nervous energy and what that is and identify it, call it for what it is. A couple of days ago on Facebook, I put out a post that says fear is nothing more than opportunity in disguise. Fear is nothing more than opportunity in disguise. Because before trucking career in the trucking industry, your life is about what's around you day to day. Your house, your work, your car, the restaurants you go to, the businesses you shop at. You've got a good grip on that. That's your comfort level. Or what I like to call, getting your wheels in the rut. Your life's there. It's right out in front of you. You've got a good grip on it. Now, you're looking at trucking, and you're talking about knocking your wagon wheels out of that track and going into uncharted territory. And that's what that anxiety is. It's fear. Fear of the unknown. And I'm here to tell you, don't be afraid of it. Grasp it. Get hold of it. Because that's what makes life worth living. Okay? I was talking with a buddy of mine earlier today, and we were chatting about people we knew who never went anywhere, never did anything, never explored. I told Alan Godfrey, which I've mentioned before, he and I talk a lot, about a guy I knew in Texas who had he was in his 50s or 60s, and he had never left the county that he lived in. And Alan threw back one even better. He just got back from a vacation in Hawaii, and he met a guy that was 53 years old. And this is Hawaii, mind you. Okay, you're thinking, so what? It's Hawaii. Where's there to go in Hawaii? It's right there. Well, Alan, talking with this local guy in Hawaii, he had never been to the other side of the island in his 53 years of life. And it got me just pondering, going, how can somebody live one place and have never even been to a 2-hour drive to the other side of a Hawaiian island? It comes down to this. Human beings, as we are meant to be explorers. We are meant to reach out. We are meant to get out of our comfort zones and live. That's why we went to the moon. That's why we're looking at Mars. That's why we go underwater. That's why I picked up scuba diving. We're meant to explore. Don't be afraid of change in your life. Something I want you to remember here, and it's something my grandmother taught me 30 years ago, smart old lady, and I want you to listen really careful to this, okay? If you're unhappy with your lot in life, your situation in life, sometimes you have to change your location or vocation. And sometimes you have to change both at the same time. I've lived with that for all these years, and it's helped me get out of that mindset. When my wheels are in the rut, of life and I'm not happy with it. How do I change this living situation, the situation I'm in, caught with my job, caught with a bad city, live in a bad town, it's just bad. Sometimes you got to change your location or vocation, and sometimes you got to do both. And that's what trucking is going to give you. Don't be afraid of a trucking career. You can do it. You have the self-confidence. You have the ability. You've done your homework. You've looked at this. You can do this. Don't be afraid of it. Okay? Life is about change. Get the hell out of your comfort zone. I don't care if you've got to use a stick of dynamite and a crowbar. If you want your life to change for the better and you believe trucking is it for you, what the hell are you doing sitting there still? That's my question for you. What are you still doing sitting there? And it's really baffling to me talking with people who are single, don't have a girlfriend or boyfriend, have no kids, have no ties to the community they're in, and they're beating their head against that same brick wall going, why will my life get better? I want my life to get better. What do I got to do? What you got to do? Change your location. Change your vocation. Sometimes do both. Get out here. I went through it. I went through a fresh divorce 4 years ago. Got divorced 4 years ago, sitting in Florida, working as a supervisor in a phone room in Florida. And I'm going, you know what? This ain't it. I sold off everything I had, gave up my lease on the condo or the apartment I was in. I packed everything into 2 suitcases and 1 backpack. Made a phone call. Got a bus ticket to a CDL school and a new career. Left it all behind. Why? Because that one simple phrase that's always in my head, if you're unhappy with what's going on in your life, change your location or change your vocation. Sometimes do both. What else are you going to do? Complain about your lot in life? Don't do it. You can do it. Constantly changing your surroundings, like we do here in the trucking industry, it builds your self-confidence. It gives you the ability to say, I can do this. I got this. So that's what I want you to do. Look in the mirror tomorrow morning and go, trucking career? Yes. You got this. You can do it. I believe in you. Okay? That's all I got for this week. Thank you so much for joining us. Don't forget to click like and subscribe. And of course, if you're considering and you're ready to pull that trigger, you want to make that jump, please give Prime a serious consideration. We'd love to see you here. You've got some support here as well. You have people at Prime that understand you're changing your life for the better. If you've got questions, post them down below. Hit me up on Facebook or just call this 800 number right here. Give them a call. That's my recruitment team. And they'll help answer your questions if I can't, answer for you timely enough. So, and if you want to go online and fill out the application, come to Prime. Just go to www.driveforprime.com. It's that simple. Fill out the online application. If you'd be so kind, it'd be greatly appreciated. Drop my name down on the referral line. If you find my videos helpful, if you find this information helpful for you, why leave it blank? Come on, it's a steak dinner for you. Drop my name down on the referral line. Also on the recruiter line, what recruiter did you speak to? Put Lane Williams, Lane Williams, Lane Williams on the recruiter line. Put my name on the referral line. That's greatly appreciated. And of course, 800 number if you got any questions. That does it for me. I'll see you guys next week. Let's go see if this load's ready.